A warm welcome to all our mentors, members of staff, and all diverse and unique mindsets here with us. Seated here today, I imagine everyone is filled with a mix of curiosity, excitement, and the usual, oh, an assembly again? But we promise, we have tried our best to make this as entertaining a learning experience as possible. So here's the topic, health. Sounds cliche, doesn't it? Well, bear with us, because we have to provide you all with a little context to today's assembly.
Mental well-being, physical health, and our Mother Earth. Three aspects without which none of us would be seated here today. Ironically, these are also the exact same aspects that our Global Perspectives cohort is going to be addressing this evening. I would like to call upon 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗡𝗟𝗏 of Grade 10 to address the gathering.
Good evening to everyone and welcome to our assembly dedicated to unmasking uniqueness. We are thrilled to see you all here today, embracing your individuality and expressing yourselves freely through your attire and presence. This assembly is not just about fashion or clothing choices. It's about celebrating the diversity that makes our school community so vibrant and special. Each of you brings your own unique experiences, perspectives, and passions to our school. And that is something to be embraced and to be proud of. Today, we also want to bring awareness and support to several global important issues that our school community is committed to addressing through various projects and initiatives. These include promoting mental well-being, such as providing support for those dealing with mental disorders, as well as physical health, constituting the nature, diabetes, cancer, discrimination, and their effects on the mental well-being of a person. By coming together and supporting each other, we can make a real difference in these critical areas. I encourage all of you to get involved with the projects that speak to you the most, and to continue to be your authentic selves every single day. Remember, your uniqueness is your superpower. Let's embrace it, celebrate it, and use it to make the world a better place. Thank you all for being here today. Let's have an amazing assembly filled with positivity, empowerment, and renewed commitment to making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Arav. Without further ado, let's deep dive into unmasking uniqueness. Candlelight vigils signify hope and faith. It represents a light that shines in the darkness, bringing comfort and peace to those who seek it. It's often used as a reminder to keep the light burning brightly in our lives, no matter what challenges we may face. And mental well-being is a challenge. In Hinduism, lighting a lamp represents a dispelling of darkness and the acquisition of knowledge, paving the way for wisdom and enlightenment. Instead of a candlelight vigil, we will now have the lighting of the auspicious lamp. On this note, we invite our Principal and Director, Dr. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗟𝗧, our Headmistress, Ms. Deepa, and all our coordinators to come forth and light the auspicious lamp in support of those impacted by prejudice of all kinds. We would now like to call upon our Principal and Director, Dr. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗟𝗧, to unveil the expression.
This visual representation, in the form of a painting, is to showcase the humiliation and mockery meted out as a form of discrimination against people for their outward appearance, financial background, attire, brand usage, color, and the list is endless. These superficial comparisons are done mindlessly and insensitively, without even getting to know one's true inner self. This expression is made by Team Oaks, Veena Tanti, Pramishta Das, and Arya Manglani of Grade 10, under the mentorship of Mr. Manoj Das. Can we have a round of applause for these talented artists?
Thank you, mentors. Next up, Team Clovers, distinctively known among our cohort for being the only ones working with the topic of conservation, preservation, and the sustainability of our Mother Earth. They have designed a magazine to spread awareness and raise voices for a topic that is often overlooked despite its significance in today's generation: resource management and environment conservation. As we're all aware of the recent drastic climate changes affecting nature, their project aims to provide information and facts, along with some entertaining aspects to provide an overview of what nature conservation means and how integral it is for us to recognize it as an actual problem and work towards a brighter and greener future. With this, I would like to call upon Team Clovers to address the gathering.
Good evening, naturalists, environmentalists, and friends of the earth. I'm sure many of you know me already. I am 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗪, the team leader and a representative of Team Clovers. Nature is an important need for many and is vital in keeping us emotionally, psychologically, and physically healthy. Connectedness, a word that refers to the way we relate to nature and experience nature. A strong connection with it means feeling a close relationship or an emotional attachment to our natural surroundings. I'm sure that all of us here enjoy the simple sounds of the wind, the birds that chirp, and the calming noises of the rain. And for a fact, these are the voices of nature, calming us and putting us at ease. Research by the Mental Health Foundation shows that nature can generate a multitude of emotions, such as calmness, joy, creativity, positivity, and can even facilitate concentration. Nature connectedness is also associated with lower levels of poor mental health. In particular, lower depression and anxiety levels. As environmentalists ourselves, the concern for the destruction of our Mother Earth steered us to choose this topic and specifically encourage people around us to love our surroundings. Mahatma Gandhi frequently said, "The earth has enough resources for our need, but not for our greed." Be honest, how many of you at least spend 3 hours every day on your mobile phones during the summer break? Can I have a show of hands? I know that nature may seem less stimulating than a violent video game or the temptation of watching just a few more reels. But in reality, it activates more senses, which facilitates a better mental well-being and a much calmer mind, full of focus. To know and learn even more about our Mother Earth, I would like to introduce our magazine, Serve to Conserve, a magazine that enables young learners to learn about our beloved planet. I quote, "Study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you." I unquote. Thank you.
That was enlightening, Team Clovers. We appreciate your efforts put into making a difference. There's a lot of work that our cohort has done from the beginning of July 2023, and if you want to have a glimpse of it yet again, please do visit the websites, which have updates of all of the work that we have accomplished in our team projects. The links for the same have been shared to the entire community via info.gsis. I would now like to call upon R.V. Ramani to introduce the upcoming performance.
Mental health affects us all, and it's crucial that we aim to break the stigma and stereotypes surrounding it. Today, we have a skit that aims to highlight the challenges many face and the importance of seeking help and support. This skit is not just a mere performance, it is a reflection of real life struggles, failures, and triumphs. We hope it resonates with you and encourages everyone to take mental health seriously. So, without further ado, let's take a glimpse into Amara's life. As she joins a new school, the fear of being judged looms large. Every gaze feels like a spotlight, amplifying her anxiety. When the teacher calls on her to speak, panic surges through her. The thought of facing a crowd triggers panic attacks, leaving her breathless and overwhelmed. All she wants is to connect with her classmates, make friends, and feel accepted. But her anxiety makes that feel impossible. First days are always hard, so let's be Amara's eyewitness to her further day at a new school.
Mom? Mom? Mom, please pick up. I think it's happening again. My heart is beating fast and it's getting really hard to breathe. The temperature is getting unbearable, Mom. The world is spinning. I need you to come pick me up, please. Okay, breathe. Coming back from 100. 100. 99. 98. 97. 96. I can't do this, not again. I mean, there are so many new people. What if they don't like me or think that I'm weird? I can't fit in. I look like an outcast in these clothes. I never can fit in. Maybe there's someone who resonates with me, who goes through the same flood of emotion every time I enter a crowd. But at this point, nothing matters. Nothing is making sense. Everything is all a fog. Someone make it stop. I can't do this. Make it stop!
Morning, class. I hope all of you all are having a wonderful day so far and welcome back to school. I believe all of us have had a great vacation, but it's time to get our heads back at school, right? And I see we have some new faces here today. So let's start with them, shall we? I believe all of you will make up a very bright addition to our existing cohort. So if we could have you come up here and talk about your name, your hobby, and share something fun. So let's start with you. Would you like to join me? Harshvardhan, I guess that's enough. You can see. Now, you. Yeah. From Dubai, huh? Okay. Anything about yourself? You can take a seat. It's okay. Now I believe there's only one of us who's left to introduce herself. So, would you like to join me? Yes? You can talk about anything, really. Guys, stop it! Can you try not to make it hard? She's trying, alright? You need to appreciate the people. Guys, stop it! Yes, continue.
My name is, my name is,
Do you need water?
Amara.
Can't you guys listen?
Amara.
Would you like to share something about yourself?
No.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. It's just.
Amara, is that you? I didn't know you went here. What's up? Are you new here?
Yeah.
Stand up. So, it actually feels like yesterday when we were in 5th grade. Is something bothering you? Do you want a glass of water or maybe finding a class?
Hi, I'm so sorry for this. Actually, I don't.
Amara,
Right.
it's okay. You know you can talk to me about anything. We have known each other for years now. And you can be comfortable around me. Is the people thing freaking you out again? I know, in our old school, it used to bother you a lot.
Just.
But you can talk to me.
It's just.
It's fine.
I know I can talk to you, but it's just this really this feeling. It's just. I don't know how to describe it. It's so odd. Sometimes it's rapid. Sometimes it feels like it's been consuming me for hours when it's really been like mere minutes. I lose touch with myself for those few seconds. Nothing matters. It's like my head, it parts its way with my body. It's like they belong to two completely different vessels, one boiling in chaos and the other stagnant, paralyzed, immune to the ability of movement. But I don't know what to do. It's so hard, and I think it crawls beneath my skin from the constant fear I live in. The fear of trying to fit in and making myself a part of this of this race that just ends at perfection. It's just impossible as I count each of my steps until they make a perfect line. An odd number terrifies me because if it's not perfect, it's wrong. And I can never be what I want to be because it's just impossible. It's just all impossible, and I just want to be good enough. I want to fit in, but why am I even bothering you with this? Just let it go. It's
Amara, it's fine, okay? I've been through it too. I know it's very difficult. Been there, done that. And all I'm gonna tell you, Amara, is that unless you don't accept yourself, your insecurities, your imperfections, your faults, your darkness, your rights, your wrongs, nobody's gonna accept you. And don't try to mold yourself into someone who you want to. Because if you try to mold yourself into someone else, then you're just gonna be one of them in the room. Be yourself, Amara. Embrace yourself. Eventually, you'll find your tribe. I found mine.
It's just, it was
If you-
easier for you, right? Because
Look, if you're going to hide away from your anxiety, the more you run away from it, the more it'll follow you, the more it'll chase you. Stand by your name, Amara. You're unfading. And I know the fear of judgment, it can be difficult to overcome. But unless you don't accept yourself, no one will.
I'm strong
I'm confident.
and I'm unfading.
Team Sequoia, that was an extremely insightful and exceptional performance, portraying the effects of social anxiety and the importance of recognizing and addressing it. Next up, we have the Willows, and they will be performing a dance. When words are not enough to express.
Okay. So, diabetes is a chronic metabolic ailment characterized by elevated blood sugar levels in the blood, which progressively leads to severe damage in the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. There are approximately.
Maples, you weren't part of a flow of events. Where do you come up from?
Sorry, what? They called me here.
No, you were not part of it.
Okay, you really think I have time for this? Let me finish. I'm busy. Okay. So now don't waste my time. And as I was saying, diabetes has 3 types.
Bacha, you didn't have your laddu today? You need to send me to go well now. For this G1 project, please have one bar. I don't want any of it, mom. No. One bar. You need so many sweets and dahi and sugar and laddu. It's gonna tangle me diabetes.
Oh. Oh, hello? Whatever is going on there. As a doctor, that statement kind of offends me. Sugar isn't the only cause of diabetes, for your information. And as far as your diet is concerned, you also have to regulate how much of refined carbs you're having. So that pizza, pasta, what you always ask for, stop all of that. But I do know for a fact, ma'am, you.
Me?
Yes, you. It's not so healthy also to give your child so many sweets.
I am a mother, okay? I'm an Indian mother. I know what is good for my child, okay? Don't tell me what to do. Who am I to listen to you, huh?
Okay, you, whoever you are, tall person, you can keep her to yourself. So, whatever. As I was saying, diabetes can have negative effects on your mental health. And I think we should move on now from all of this ruckus. Yeah, probably like.
Move on, I'm married, okay? I'm married. Look, I'm married. What do you mean? Come on, don't move on.
Damn, she's a pataka. But, ma'am, okay, never mind. Back to where I was. Diabetes has 3 types. Type 1, also known as juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes. Some viruses may also cause type 1 diabetes. Your genetics may also make you more vulnerable to type 1 diabetes. But a good way to avoid diabetes is to get a lot of daily exercise in your daily routine. Some more of.
Did anyone say exercise? Who says you can't exercise when you're sick? Oh, and hello, doc. About that thing you said, diabetes? Really? Do you even hear yourself? Me and diabetes. Me and diabetes. Me and diabetes. Do you hear yourself? You don't make
Yes, I'm
sense.
diabetic. How does it not make sense? But anyways, what you just said, what do you mean by that? Sure, it does help, but you still gotta eat right and type. I don't. Okay, whatever. It's not only gonna be about it's not only gonna be about the exercise that you get. Go sneeze, man. Okay. Anyways, outside. Okay, anyways. Okay, you know what? I'm done. For my last sentence, I'm just gonna say that you all better start taking care of your health. And from now on, start to prevent yourself from the threats of diabetes that you see around here. Okay, you know what? I'm busy. Bye.
Team Maples, it was an amazing way to entertain the audience. Big round of applause. Next up, we have a dance performance by the Willows. When words are not enough to express, the expression takes form of a dance. Takes form of dance, movement, eye contact, and a lot more. Music and the effect it has on mental well-being is known to each one of us here. It has been known to open up avenues, minds, hearts, and souls like nothing else. We now present the 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗡𝗟, the rhythm of resilience.
Dong, I know you can hear me. Open up the door. I only wanna play a little. Ding dong, you can't keep me waiting. It's already too late for you to try another way. I see you through the window. Our eyes are one together. I can sense your horror. Now I'd like to see you closer. Here I come to find you. Hurry up and run. Let's play a little game and have fun. Ding dong, where is
disorder, often referred to as manic depressive illness, is a complex mental health condition characterized by significant mood swings. Understanding bipolarity is essential, not only for those affected, but the society as a whole, as it reflects one's relationships, work, and the overall quality of life as well. Our performance reflects the inner turmoil of our youth and how one needs to balance their diversities inside themselves to create their unique and distinct personalities. Our aim is to bring about the realization that each one of us present here has distinct and unique personalities and change for the better you. Thank you.
The portrayal of the stigmatized topic of bipolarity by expression and movement was fantabulously structured and designed. Our mentors, Mr. Sudarshan, our dance instructor, and Mr. 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗟𝗏, our theatre arts instructor, helped us tirelessly throughout. Let's have a huge round of applause to recognize their support. To further enhance one's understanding on this topic, we have for all our visual, auditory, and literary learners our audio-video compilation, which will cater to all styles of learning and learners.
Imagine hurtling through a moonless night, strapped into a rickety roller coaster. Not the gentle, predictable kind found in amusement parks, but a wilder beast. One that plunges into bottomless valleys of despair, then whips you skyward on manic peaks of euphoria. This, my friends, is the often misunderstood, intensely real landscape of bipolar disorder. Bipolar, a term tossed around casually, yet shrouded in layers of stigma and fear. It's not simply mood swings or a case of the Monday blues. It's a neurological storm, a dance of extremes that grips millions worldwide. The highs, oh, the highs, can be intoxicating. Bursts of creativity, boundless energy, feeling invincible. But lurking beneath, the shadows wait. The inevitable crash, the descent into crippling depression, where even the simplest tasks feel like scaling Mount Everest. Think of wading through knee-deep molasses, every thought sluggish, every movement heavy. The world turns grayscale. Laughter, a distinct echo.
Living with bipolarity is like walking a tightrope. Every step, a struggle for balance. Every gust of wind threatening to topple you. It's isolating, it's terrifying, it's exhausting. It can feel like a betrayal of your own mind, a battle you fight alone. But here's the truth. We are not alone. In this silent storm, there's a community, fellow travelers on this untamed roller coaster. We share stories, offer support, remind each other that the darkness does not define us. We learn to navigate the peaks and valleys to build anchors in the midst of chaos.
Yes, bipolarity is a challenge, but it doesn't have to be just a sentence. With proper diagnosis, therapy, and medication, we can harness the energy of mania. Channel it into creativity, into productivity. We can learn to recognize the whispers of depression before it engulfs us. Building coping mechanism and finding our lights in the shadows. Bipolarity doesn't steal our dreams. It just rewrites the roadmap. It forces us to be resourceful, to be resilient, to discover extraordinary strength within ourselves. We become warriors, navigating a terrain most cannot imagine. Emerging with scars, yes, but also with wisdom and empathy that sets us apart.
So let us break the silence. Let us talk about bipolar disorder, not with shame, but with understanding, with courage. Let us celebrate the resilience of the human spirit, the beauty that can bloom even in the most unforgiving landscapes. Because remember, even the wildest roller coaster eventually reaches a stop. And when it does, we step off, battered but unbroken, ready to face the next ride, whatever it may bring. Together, let's rewrite the narrative of bipolar disorder. from a story of darkness to a testament of human triumph. Thank you.
We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to all those people who have assisted us in putting up this visual representation, particularly Mr. Sam and his team and Mr. Ajay for their unwavering support.
A pledge is an affirmation that we're not just responsible, but accountable as well for our behavior, actions, for ourselves, as well as those around us. We would now request our entire school community to rise as Arya Manglani and Veena Tanti lead us through the pledge.
Everyone is requested to place their right hand over their heart and repeat the pledge. I pledge to acknowledge my mental well-being as an integral part of my holistic development as a member of today's vastly diverse and adaptable society. I embrace my uniqueness while being mindful and advocating for equality, impartiality, and justice. I understand that my mind and my body are interdependent and require equal prioritization. I promise to regulate my diet and essentialize physical activities to avoid malignancy, obesity, and to develop self-confidence. We commit to work towards a sustainable community and stabilize the imbalance within and around me. Thank you.
All are requested to be seated. To wrap up this student-led, exuberant evening, we would like to call upon 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗟𝗏 of grade 10 to express our gratitude towards each one of you gathered here today, the GSIS community.
Good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of the Global Perspectives Cohort 2025, I would like to thank our senior leadership team and the counselors for giving us this opportunity to meet the entire school community and share our perspectives on the importance of well-being and unmasking the unique you. We look forward to each one of us practicing what we have learned today in our everyday lives as a whole school community, being there for each other in academic blocks, dorms, dining halls, sports arena, so that we are a strong, empowered, sensitive school community. Let's have a huge round of applause for our Global Perspectives Head of Department, Mr. Praveen, and our mentor, Ms. Maria, for dealing with our antics and shenanigans and yet being with us every step of the way. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our dear principal, headmistress, and all of the coordinators for being with us today. Special thanks to Rohit sir for all his support. Our expression of gratitude is also sounded to Sam sir, Midul sir, Jackson sir, Ajay sir, Sasi sir, Pradeep sir, and Vicky sir. Last but not the least, audience, a big thank you for being with us today.
Not to forget, we would also like to thank all the students who put in the effort to make today's assembly as memorable a performance as possible.